So last time we were outside of this, I'm assuming this is Brotherhood. And we were gonna go figure out what these guys are doing over here. There's Enclave in the Commonwealth. And I want to know why there's Enclave.
Hi.
That don't want to talk to me.
Excuse me.
Well, didn't learn anything new. Which is a bit of a pisser. But, let's go head over to whatever this... Oh. Is this it? Come back, dog. Come back. Oh, give me a second. Oh, jeez. Let me see if this keeps going. If it keeps up with that, I am just constantly dropping frames. Shit. That is really not good. Still going up. Oh, shit. What the hell is going on with it? Give me just a moment. I'm trying to see if it's still going up. Give me a moment. Yeah. I'm wondering why it's just chugging along like that. The moment I closed the game, it started going back down. Maybe this will fix it. I'll see. If not, I'll restart my computer again, see if that helps at all. I really do not know. I understand the game itself is going to put a strain on my system. But I have never had it that bad. We'll see what happens when we get into game, but holy crap, that was bad. Because it was just chugging along like ain't doing shit. That's something I think I need to do at the start of my before I even start my stream. Restart my computer, log into the game, log back out of the game. Like start up the game, turn it back off. Because it seems to, whenever I start it up the second time, it seems to be working just fine with no issues. So, not sure on that. Okay, it looks like it's still going. No new dropped frames, 3633. Fuck your blood bugs.
Well, that got the blood pumping.
Okay. That seems to have solved it. Oh, look, raiders. Where the shit am I supposed to go? No, seriously. Oh, right. I was going to Covenant. I forgot. Raspberry, cranberry, gin, and lemon juice. That was a mistake. Alright. So, we are going to Covenant. And I really want to know what's up with the, those guys. Yeah, whatever it was, it seems to be gone.
Stick to the roads, and you got a better chance of surviving.
Got armor at good rates if you're in the market.
Not right now.
Understood.
Yeah, Lucas, I make my own armor. And
Make a move and I'll end you.
caravan guards apparently wear mercenary. Okay. Deacon, stop doing that. It's really fucking creepy.
Head down! We've got action!
Time to earn my pay.
So, new business model. We team up with a mortuary. You see where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah, you're being a jackass because apparently you think that we've never killed anyone and you've never killed anyone.
You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, armed people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
I might take a look.
It ain't that simple. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's got to take it.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test for?
I probably shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No undesirables. Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
I'm new to the area. What do you mean by undesirables?
But you don't know about... Jesus, listen. Not everyone in the Commonwealth is human, okay? Some are... synths.
Gasp.
I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Just take the test. You pass, and you can come inside where everything's safe, all right?
I guess.
Take a seat, and we can begin.
I really need to get Beacon an outfit, just so he stops. I want your alarm clock. And your cigarettes.
Hey. Move.
No, no, don't push the dog. Bad.
Just need you to take a
Bad,
seat.
Maria. Don't push dogs.
So let's begin. There ain't no wrong answers. You are approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
I'd slip away before he finishes his rant.
While he's speaking. Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Medicate the infected area as best I can.
You have a medical background. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened.
Yes, my
but
character
also
is a
appears to
doctor.
be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
Her, she never quite took the Hippocratic Oath.
I lead the boy to safety, then turn him over to someone in charge.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Pitcher.
Are you certain about that?
Yes, I'm certain
Never
about
mind.
that.
Next question. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do you do?
I'd throw my tea in her face.
Of course. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick the lock.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer. Next.
What do you mean, what
Oh,
else? I had to
no.
open the door for the
You've been
fucker.
exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
Duh. I'd dose myself with anti-mutagen agent.
Ignoring possible. Yes. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1.
I could get a lot of use out of a third
What's the
arm.
best way to obtain it?
I could make a lot of use out of a third arm.
I'd trade him for one of the comic books I own.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and
I'd replace his blood pressure medicine with
I like
sugar
that they
pills.
put the
test
goat in.
over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you passed. I'll open up the gate.
Like, I want to know.
Settlement?
Is there?
Good. I've been meaning to pay a visit.
Hi,
Hey,
Swanson.
Swanson.
Head on in. Penny's shop is usually the first stop.
Because I want to ask him where he got these questions, and I want these walls. I can make these walls, right? Why didn't I use these for the compound?
Welcome to Covenant.
Darn. Oh, thanks, game. I wonder if these are bad people.
Oh. Hi.
Talia.
Oh, I heard about you. You're the stranger. I make things. Things for the store. Oh, I'm Talia. It's so nice to meet you.
Slow down. Take a breath, for God's sake.
Oh, sorry. I talk too much, I know that. You're gonna like it here. Everyone in Covenant is so friendly and really wants to help.
I hope I do.
You'll like it. You'll see. Feel free to use my tools. And if you need anything, just let me know.
By use your tools, do you mean take your stuff at will? I search this. I am not allied to this. Gee, I wonder why.
Meaning no offense, but I got a mountain of work to do.
Ted,
Anybody else in town would be happy to talk to you, but
It's good to see a new face around here. Well, hello, stranger. The name's Jacob, and I run this town. Glad you passed the test. Our door's always open to good quality people. You can use one of the beds in the guest house. And you should visit Penny's store.
this place looks too good to be true.
To compete with Diamond City and Bunker Hill, we offer something they don't. Comfort and civility.
And some other
You
things.
be the judge if it's working. You might want to stay clear of Mr. Dan. I've had some complaints about him.
I'll talk to whoever I want, pal.
It's not like that. Just trying to help you out. You have a good stay now.
Okay, do they have a shop? I'm gonna turn that off.
Caravan came a few days back. Worked for old man Stockton. You saw them, right?
I already told you. I don't recollect. We get a lot of traffic.
This isn't Diamond City. A caravan of 5 comes through, you'd remember.
Then they must not have come through. Say, wouldn't you rather have a lemonade?
My job here isn't drinking lemonade. I know for a fact they came here. Why the brush off?
I want to help, mister, but I really don't recollect.
Mark my words. I'll get to the bottom of this. You from around here? God, I hope not. I've had enough of these hicks.
Nope, I'm just passing through.
My advice is pass through sooner than later. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
No, I can't say that I do.
I just can't catch a break. I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
If I help you, I want something up front.
If I have your word, you'll help. I'll chip in 50 caps now. That's above and beyond the deal.
Sounds fair.
Sounds
Because I don't have another option.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything.
Guarded human error. Go search the destroyed caravan. Let's actually turn off jackpot and go do human error. Did you not let my dog and Deacon in? What do you have against my dog, dude?
The caravan was hit awfully close to Covenant, all right.
A gunner mercenary? Don't want to put him in military gear. Users lemonade.
Users lemonade. Never heard of it.
See, I've never tried drinking the interesting. Let's try something, or we're a doctor, we can
Sorry,
experiment.
I'm so busy.
I can sleep in this bed. So what we're going to do, it's 9:20 p.m. It seems like a good time to head to bed. You know, lemonade sounds really good right now. It really does. So let's sleep until let's take an 11-hour nap. Well,
Tell your friends about Company. You can always use extra business.
Hey there.
I woke up in the bed I slept
Company's
in.
Biggest diamond city.
No, it's
I
not.
really shouldn't talk to you because I'm busy and all.
Hey.
Another newcomer. Welcome.
It's not because it is physically fenced itself in.
This place.
It is a really nice and really comforting. This is part of the... So, part of my inspiration for the compound was this place. The walls and the turrets and everything. It was like, this is perfect. Let's go talk to Patty, though. Hi, Dan.
Hello, stranger. You got anything that ails you? I'll fix you up for a fee.
Yeah. See what's wrong with me, doctor.
Now go over your symptoms for me, one at a time.
Think I soaked up some rads out there.
Blood pooling in the gums, signs of anemia. Yeah, we better clean you up.
She says she'll fix me for free. And then she charges me to fix me up.
Done. Any other complaints?
That was it.
Take better care of yourself in the future, okay?
Take better care of yourself. What?
If you hadn't heard,
Oh, I completely messed up. You guys are right. I need to go back and take another nap.
You see, I gotta run.
I thought...
Diagnostic.
It was 9 at night. It was 9 in the morning. That or someone woke me the fuck up. Let's just do 10 hours. Oh, this is just a storm. This is far less in...
I never really much cared for the Minutemen. The idea sounds great, but you give small men big power, sometimes you'll pay for it.
Deacon, do you have a problem with me? As a member of... As a Sentinel. I got promoted to Sentinel straight from Knight. I want you guys to know that. As a Sentinel in the Brotherhood of Steel. An NCR Ranger. General of the Minutemen. And I guess a lackey in the railroad. My achievements and literally everything else aren't good enough for you bastards. Hi Penny, how are you?
Hey there.
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate. If you ask me, I think he takes his job too seriously. But welcome. Everyone around here calls me Mrs. Fitzgerald, but you, cutie, can call me Penny.
Lady, my barn door might just swing that way.
You're awfully chipper.
Looks like someone woke up on the wrong side of
Just
the bed.
not for you. Jesus
Mrs.
Christ.
Grumpy Pants. You here to shop? I'll make sure to give you a good price.
Do you have time for a few questions?
For you? Certainly.
Does Covenant have some sort of problem with synths?
Thank God we don't. None of those machines are in here.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
You've been talking to Mr. Dan. I don't know what he's carrying on about. He's just stirring the pot, if you ask me.
What are you hiding?
Well, I never. Good day to you, too.
I don't know, Miss Penny.
Hey, Penny.
You here to shop? If not, I'm sure you've got places to go and all. I hope you've enjoyed your stay.
Do you have time for a few questions?
Well, I don't know. I'm awfully busy. Make it quick.
The town looks really nice. How'd you manage that?
Oh, thank you for noticing. Well, the menfolk would say good old-fashioned elbow grease keeps Covenant as the prettiest place in the Commonwealth. But between you and me, I think shrewd trading may play a big part.
People here are really friendly. Why's that?
Everyone that passes the test is welcome to visit, but we are particular on who can live here. And having a positive attitude is important to us.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
Oh, you're still carrying on about that? Listen, I'm really busy, you know, but you take care now.
Alright, Penny. You have a shop key here. I am not that sneaky. I was hoping I was.
You need any doctoring? Just let me know.
What's new, Doc?
If you want rumors, then Penny's the girl for you. I like to stick to fixing people. It's what I'm good at.
Not now.
Very well.
So I asked Penny the wrong question. Now, the other solution, I'm not sure if it's...
Why does one tiny settlement need so much firepower?
Oh, I don't. Why does
I don't know if even a scaver would take that.
our settlement have so much goddamn firepower? I put in Mark 7 turrets. Or, you put in Mark 7 turrets. Shit, how do we open this? Oh, I know.
That's a serious lock. Need to find a key. Let's hope someone's been careless.
I just walked in. A reminder, Covenant is a safe place. Whatever bad happened to you in the past won't happen here. But we've all got a job to do. We need word of mouth spread so eventually dozens of people a week come through here. So some guidelines. Be welcoming, but don't make visitors uncomfortable. You already have. Any opportunities to encourage visitors to bring their friends, exploit. That will make people uncomfortable. I hope you know that. Never talk about sense. Never talk about the Institute.
Why are they so afraid of synths?
You know...
Sure, I can help you out.
Get out of my way.
Get out of my way, Deacon. Give me your cigarettes. Lamp. Taking your alarm clock, Jacob. You don't deserve a nice alarm clock. Hum-de-dum-de-dum. Oh, no one saw me. Perfect. Everyone's got work to do, I assume. Sorry about your days, citizens.
Lock's really strong.
Really? Really? I have Jacob's goddamn key. What else do I need? I have his password. There's a fucking... I can see this prison cell.
I hate this place.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Seriously, is anyone been here, please? Where is Jacob? Hello, Mr. Jacob. Please tell me you haven't detected. Yeah, Jacob, we're good.
Busted again? It's the third radio this month.
Oh, hey, Brian, how are you? Just... You don't mind if I, use this real quick. Personal files. Jesus Christ. Fisherman report. As Mr. Huntley has aborted 5 compound runs due to a fisherman, name unknown, who has stationed himself at the Mystic Pines Pond. Mr. Huntley favorite fishing hole is directly on top of the compound entrance. Doctor and retrieval team was almost spotted by the outsider. I recommend. Huh. Good thing you
This
left.
cell means business.
Yeah, this cell means serious business. Thank you. Gimme. You know, some people don't like it, but I actually like the removal of the karma seed. Within reason. Why would I need the office key? Our box. Sell those. You know, I really need to like IRL. I need
Enjoy your stay.
to try cigars at least once in my life. Cuz I've tried like the
I hate this place.
I know, Dan. I know you
Hey,
do.
Dan.
You find out anything about the caravan?
Maybe I found out something.
You bargaining with me? We work as equal partners, or not at all.
Fine, fine. The survivors are at some...
Dan, you just don't want to be fun.
We're in business. I'll meet you there and we'll rescue ourselves some caravan hands.
Hey, a stranger. It's no secret you've been poking around. Not very neighborly of you.
You know, Jacob, I
know you
just
think you're
don't.
doing the right thing. Just don't make any rash decisions you'll regret.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If only that were true. Use your best judgment, friend.
See, I firmly believe this character is, I'm not putting up with your bullshit, but I'm gonna keep my cards held close to my chest. A very nice chest, I should mind you. I mean,
I'm thinking next time I go to town, I'll dress up as a
Look at that thing.
Andy. If I pull that off, I'll be a
just look at it. I think that... Oh, there it goes. Why is... And my ass. There it goes. It was just taking its sweet-ass time. Yes. Sorry. I'm really sorry about that last few moments of me being a jackass. I really am, but I just had to... So I remember there being something semi-important. Oh, hello. Now there is a... There you... Hello, hello. Hello, Mr. Fisherman.
Your own fishing spot.
I've actually never talked to this guy.
Hey.
Don't scare the fish, asshole.
Hey.
Yeah?
People are mucking around the shore at all hours, scaring my fish.
The only reason I'm not going to kill you is because I'm supposed to be a neutral at worst person. I'm supposed to be good. I do bad things because doing bad things kind of makes me I'm an asshole. Before we go deeper, Jesus, let me step away for a moment and get a drink. Alright. Let's go, Dan.
I hate this place.
Hey, Dan.
Some people up ahead. I'll follow your lead.
Damn right.
Hate it when they beg. Just you?
Outsiders aren't allowed.
Nothing personal.
Why are you here?
Gotta hope the next one dies clean.
I just want answers about Stockton's caravan. Nothing more.
I'll take you to see Dr. Chambers. She'll know what to do about you. Don't try anything funny.
That is almost perfectly what I want. Just enough lemon juice to help out. But not overpowering. It's a bit too much. I like one drop. Dude, if you're not going...
Hey, Blight!
Torture. They're sick. Just give me the signal.
Yes. What is it, Manny?
I thought you guys were done with Subject 12.
Oh, yes. The interview's over. I'm just reviewing the data on Question 4. It's fascinating, really.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Certainly.
Don't worry, Dan. We're, popping caps. And asses. Actually, since we're down here... I've been meaning to bust out some chaos. Okay, so... I just want to kind of briefly touch on the origin of the names of Order and Chaos. One of my longest running
Extend the platform. Showed up
characters, I should say, for lack of a better term, is an assassin named Crow. Just, I use him in a lot of things. Anything that I can play an assassin, I usually bring him in at some point, usually on my first playthrough. My Dragon Quest, or not Dragon Quest, Dragon Age tour right now.
Welcome to the compound.
His name is Crow. So anything that I do that involves a male assassin, usually. And right around the time I was making this character, I fell in love with lever action shotguns, or lever action weapons in general. And it was, strangely enough, at that time, I learned that Deacon, they both make a lever action rifle and a shotgun. And I thought it would be the coolest thing, I'm gonna wait a moment, for a character that has both, one on each hit.
The one investigating Stockton's
I'll get back to that moment.
Do you even know that his supposed daughter is in all likelihood a synth? No matter. Let me be upfront about this. There are two ways this meeting can end. We come to an agreement, or there's violence.
I'd prefer a peaceful solution.
As would I. Let me pose a question to you. What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
I've been there, but I haven't resorted to torturing innocents.
Casualties are inevitable. It may not look like it, but we're at war. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out.
By chance, ma'am, did you get this
Isn't
test?
that a goal worth fighting for?
Ma'am, you stole this test from a vault.
You can't seriously want to kill all the synths.
We most certainly do, but we have to find them first. A living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the safe test. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success
It's called a
rate is
goat.
improving.
And the safe test works?
Oh, yes. Autopsies confirm the test is getting more accurate.
More accurate.
There's something in the questions which provokes a response from synth, but the exact trigger is elusive. The margin of error is admittedly high, 4 or 5 false positives per synth. But one day we hope
Oh, it's
to
in
get
the...
it to
Oh, this is fucking... This is inside the dog, everyone. Anyone who wanted to see the inside of Fenris, you're welcome.
It sounds like your test may not even work.
There is a correlation. We've measured it. We just need more data, more test subjects to narrow it down. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward you were offered.
I've had my fill of crazy on this contract. No deal.
Fortunate for me, I wasn't talking to you.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
Don't kill the girl. Spare her.
Or don't. Give us a reason.
Impossible. The odds are too great she's an Institute infiltrator. Even if she is an unfortunate victim in this war, sparing her can compromise everything.
That's a deal I won't accept.
Damn straight.
Then you'll just have to kill me.
We've been making around.
Oh.
Rounds doing the job. It's time you learn the big secret. Hey. Everyone thinks that Desdemona is the big boss. Cops, rah-rah speeches.
I believe in you, Dan.
It's just an act. She does what I tell her to because the railroad, it's my show. It's been that way since I founded it.
Do you really think I'm gonna fall for this?
Fall for what? Haven't you noticed that when I say the word, Desdemona does a 180? Hey, there's an intruder! No, I vouch for him. Then welcome. Every time. It works best that way. Gives me room to maneuver. We've come a long way since the beginning. We've done a lot of good. Saved a lot of sins. But we're about more than that. We are the last and only line of defense between the Institute and the Commonwealth. Hell, maybe even the war.
No, you are not.
You've lied to me at least once. This is just more of the same.
Yeah, you got me. But you're gonna hear the same sort of lies elsewhere. There's other organizations out there, and in time, I'm sure they're gonna spoon-feed you their own patented form of bullshit. Ignore the verbiage and look at what they're doing. What they're asking you to do. What sort of world they'd have you build. And how they're gonna pay for it.
I'll find you.
So, what do you think of the other groups out there?
I like how I'm reloading it, and I'm just...
Historically, they've been little better than policemen, though. The Brotherhood. Well, I met them on an op in capital Wasteland a few years back. But now with Elder Maxon, let's just say...
Oh, I'm not a fan of Elder Maxon either.
Not a fan. And the Institute? Well, do I really need to answer that? But what I think doesn't matter. The real question is, what do you think? And at the end of the day, you'll need to make a choice. Make it the right one.
Right, the Minutemen.
Ah, the time-honored tradition of looting.
Yes. Fuck. Oh, that was something I meant to check and never did. You know, defense guns actually kind of make sense for this place.
Look at all the gizmos. That's my term for them, patent pending.
Oh. God, I love that animation.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm free.
Hey, Dan.
So Stockton gets his daughter and we get paid. Not a bad day.
It was good working with you.
Likewise. Glad you were on my side. Here's your cut of the reward. I'll get my half from Stockton. Been a pleasure.
I did more than half the work on this job. My share should reflect that.
There's some truth to that. 60-40 work for you?
Be safe, Dan.
Same to you.
There's no reason to piss off. Like, I know I can't. I literally cannot piss off any of my followers to a point that they leave me. But it was one of those things like, do I need to? Okay. That is all I need. As far as strong back goes, I am done. As far as strength goes, I am largely done. I can, if I decide to, I might put points into big leagues because of that perk right there. That perk is a fun perk. And that perk would create well, not that perk specifically, but if I went in melee weapons, I would probably live more up to this character's namesake. Lady Maria from Bloodborne. That's why I wear the shish kebab on my waist. I know the Rakuyo is not a katana, but she is from a place where the Shikage, which is a katana, is huge. Ten times normal damage. Your ranged sneak attacks now do 10. Your normal melee sneak attacks do 10 times normal damage. That would be amazing. I would have to massively increase my stealth. But here's the thing, I need to get Blitz first. Before I even think about going melee, I have to get Blitz. Alright, it is time to clear the fuck out of this place.
Get up! Get up!
Thing is, once I clear out the compound,
I heard something.
I gotta clear out Covenant itself. Oh, I'm out.
We live to fight another day. And night. And day. Etc.
Like, I know you're trying to be funny, Deacon. It really isn't. Bonesaw is ready. I wish Randy Savage could have came back. It's really sad that the last things people remember Randy Savage for.
The missions must be...
Blythe, what the hell were you carrying? Give me your compound. No, I'm not taking it off of you. You can carry it while you rot down here.
We'll get through this. Stay calm.
I lost him.
Did you stay? Blah, blah. Did you just say stay calm? They got through security. I got through security the moment I walked in the door.
Why's it gotta be so quiet?
Your security don't mean shit to me. Like, I have the best things I can put on this gun, right? Their break room. Yeah, I seriously need to put something on Deacon. Hey guys, how's it going? Good turn. I've got like 4 of those goddamn keys at this point. So, my new primary weapon, even though I have shit tons of 38s at this point, I can switch back to my Ruger. But my new primary weapon, the Light and Shining Darkness, I love the name of that gun. Because, yes, it's a play on a Knight in Shining Armor. Which I like. Which brings me to an idea. You gonna draw on me?
Ruined everything.
Shouldn't have done that. I really want gun food.
They got him.
Which I love that perk.
Days without massacring a bunch of things. Honest.
Just because it's based on equilibrium. I now have control of Covenant. Which means I can take all of its shit. Which I'm not gonna take all of its shit. I'm just gonna send some. Hi, Deezer. Can I send you somewhere, Deezer? I can scrap Deezer. That is an option to me. Here's a word like kitty cat. Hey, kitty kitty. Kitty 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 kitty. I like how it's still stealing. Burn, baby, burn. Gun Fu is a perk I really want. Because that was... Equilibrium was such a good movie. I mean, reality, it wasn't that. I just love the concept. And that's an argument I have on a regular occasion, is... Are you going to tell me not to have emotions? Are you going to tell me not to feel things? And admittedly, it's a defense of the fact that I personally have anger issues. That's... Anyone who knows me personally knows I do have anger issues. That's something that I do try to fix. But it's one of those things when you're always so angry. Well, stop saying things that make me angry. But at the same time, I do acknowledge my fault. I know I have anger. I want to work with it. But the argument of why do things make you angry is... I can justify and I can explain only so much before it just pisses me off. That's how it is. I'm sorry. I'm an angry person. I have found a job I don't come home from angry. Which, strangely, retail is it. And that's really strange for me because my first job, my very first job was Toys R Us. And I came home from work every single day, pissed the hell off. My second job, which I still to this day think was my best job, as a security officer. I was an armed security officer at 18 because of my mom. And Mom, thank you, I love you. I got a job where I carried a gun and never had to shoot anyone, thankfully, but...
Time's up, bitch!
I'm sorry. Can I fucking help you? Where the hell am I?
Shit. Blood in my eyes.
Shut up, Deacon. Where am I trying to go? EIA cache. Cache. Is it cache or cache? Someone who knows, tell me.
Don't look, but I think we're being watched.
Because I believe the natives referred to it as a cache. And that was the first time I ever heard that term, that word. Was Native Americans and our Alaskan natives. I do consider them different groups. Is that right? Probably not, but I do. Bottle caps! Yay! Deacon, get the shit out of my way! I can't collect these, can I? See, a bottle cap mine is a rather ingenious weapon when you think about it. Because most grenades and mines, the fragmentation does far more than the explosive itself. And they literally took a mine and said, hey, let's just create as much fragmentation as we can.
Do a lot of that.
Fenris, how did you get up there? Caps. Caps. See, Deacon, if you just stayed like this, I wouldn't complain. That's actually a decent look, especially with the MP40. But you keep changing, and it pisses me off. Giblets. I am sensing these giblets, I think. Overlord. I'm listening to a song. I'm trying to think where I got it from. But it's Overlord.
Don't mean to make you nervous, but I don't think we're alone.
No, you don't. You don't fucking say.
Thing useful for us.
Really? There's something higher than me? I'm sorry, let me solve that issue. Now, if there is anything higher than me, I want to meet it.
Essays back in the day about drugs and the wacky, awesome lifestyles they promote. I heard something.
Yes, I made a pun there. And anyone who didn't see it and laugh, I feel deeply offended. I just want you to know. You're not laughing at my high pun. I don't get that reference. Prost. Is that Germanic or what? Is it weird that I feel I make better snap judgments when I'm drunk or drinking? What do you have on you that I put one bullet in your head and you mutated? Why am I all the way over here? Jeez, I fucking phase shifted or some shit. Oh. Oh, that's a shotgun. Mind. It's not. Where the shit am I supposed to go for this quest? Fallen Skybridge, cool. Get him, Deacon. Deacon, now you're bitching like a little girl, and it kind of makes me sad. Oh my god, that was so cool! Like, when you follow a bullet, it's like, okay, it's a bullet. But following a plasma blast? I still need to chrome this thing out. I still need to go down? It's when the bend fucks with me. Because fuck physics. Fuck me. Because fuck me, that's why. Okay, now the door's even with me. I keep going up the stairs and now it is below me. Police below me. See, I wish I could biotic charge. I'd find someone over there, and I would charge the shit out of them. That is the best ability. Best ability. Anyone who wants to shit and complain and whine about Andromeda, let me come back with my rant. I'm gonna come on a fucking rant and just. All of the people who were bitching about Andromeda were A, people who had no intention of playing the game to begin with, but don't like EA, so, hey, let's joke about a thing. Or, they didn't play BioWare games to play the game. They played BioWare games because they wanted to play a fucking visual novel that occasionally was interluded with shooting shit. Thank you, Train. Thank you for supporting my opinion. He is just as pissed off as I am. I know! It's so annoying and so obnoxious that this game that I love and many people love... Okay, Train, can you let me talk for a moment? I understand. You're just as pissed off as I am, but I really want you to shut the fuck up so I can talk. Thank you. Thank you. No, you need to shut up now, Train. You guys might not be able to hear the train, except when I'm talking, but the train is still going. He's far enough away he stopped talking, or I've stopped hearing. Whichever came first. But no, most of the people who were whining about the game were people who had no intention of playing it to begin with. And people who wanted to play more of the visual novel. The people who played through the original Mass Effect and were like, yeah, this is so much fun. It's a fucking slog where I walk into a room and a sniper runs up to me and shoots me in the fucking face. Because the best part of this game is when you're not actually in combat. But you come into a game where the best part is actually playing the game. The best part of the game is the combat. And no one wants to look at it beyond, oh, look, there was a funny walk in the first scene where someone went out of his way to make the character maneuver funny. And that's things people never look past. Oh, look, in the first 5 minutes, I saw someone make the character do a funny walk. This game is shit. And that's the legacy of Mass Effect Andromeda. And that really pisses me off. Because no one actually wanted to play the game. Okay, where the shit am I supposed to fucking go? And in general, I have just found so many people in the gaming community that would rather shit on something for being mediocre and not quite living up to their uber super high expectations than accepting that a game is fine.
Whoa, Krabby.
I mean, here's the thing. Every game on the fucking planet doesn't need to be heralded as the next greatest thing in existence. It doesn't have to be, every single game doesn't have to be the resurrection of Jesus fucking Christ. Happy Easter, by the way. I know it's a day late, but happy Easter. I think it's 2 days late. Oh, not 2 days late.
Now that's just annoying.
Mirelurks are my don't fuck with me moments. They aren't quite Bloodbug level of don't fuck with me, but Mirelurks are I don't want to fuck with you. Okay, let's go to the Fallen Skybridge. I think this is the best place for me. This is gonna get me the closest where I actually need to go. But too many gamers want to complain more than they want to just play and enjoy a game. And so many people... This train is still going by, I want you to know. So many people have a fucking hate boner for EA that it's kind of funny and ridiculous. That they go out of their way. I see.
We got fun time incoming.
Second shot you hit, but I mean, even this game. What? Game, I'm trying to defend you and you pull bullshit like this on me. I'm trying to defend you. Oh, come on. What the shit just happened there? South on the Fallen Skybridge. But no, people are like, oh my god, this is the worst Fallout game ever. It might as well be Call of Duty because you can't roleplay. Anyone who says that is a fucking retard. Plain and simple, I have no problem calling anyone who says that this game might as well be Call of Duty a fucking retard. There's no role-playing potential because they give you a character. No. You're wrong. You're very wrong. And you're retarded. And I have no problem calling you retarded for it. So here's the thing. When I played this game for the very first time, I said my character was probably going down the NCO track. He was a rifleman through and through. He wasn't very good at talking to people. But he was a decent leader. That was the character I created for my very first playthrough of Fallout. Gopher, who was playing the same character with the same military background that completely eliminates you from any role-playing, allegedly, said his character was officer track. His character was Corps of Engineers. Completely different from my infantry side.
Standing down, I guess. We got fun time incoming.
I mean, there's so many things that you could change and maneuver and adjust. Because in reality, going green doesn't mean near as much as it used to. Being a member of the US military, especially in this game and real life, you are a member of the US military. Okay, and who are you? A sergeant is very different from an officer. And then even the female side. I died. Whoops. But the female. Oh my god, I love the. It's such a sexy. But no, you have a law degree. Okay, what did you do with that law degree? Were you a defense attorney? Were you a JAG? Some people have complained that, oh, the female main character knows how to use power armor. Why would she know how to use power armor? My response, JAG. She is a military officer with a law degree. Is that so hard to comprehend? Is that just so utterly impossible? The people complaining about this game don't think it's possible to be a military officer with a law degree? Is that what you're telling me? Or do you just legit not have any clue what the fuck you're talking about, and you just want to complain for the sake of complaining? That's my biggest thing, is that's what it feels like most gamers want to do nowadays. Is they want to complain. Not because there's a problem, but because I can complain. And I know that gets me a very shill relate. A lot of people think I'm a shill. They think I'm legit getting paid by EA and other corporations to have this opinion. I'm not. I work at fucking Best Buy. I am making around $14 an hour. Admittedly, to sell games. But at the same time, I'm not gonna tell I routinely tell people, don't buy this brand. I routinely tell people this. Why do I tell people this? Because it's not that good of a brand. I will tell people things are bad with products. I have no problem telling a customer, hey, you probably shouldn't buy this. Buy this instead. Even if they're the same price or even if it's a cheaper item, I will tell people to buy what I think is the better item. Hello, Mrs. Saltron. You are about to fuck me in the face with your laser beam. And I don't have that option. I really don't. Your face is a no fuck zone. I believe in you, Deacon. Mainly because you're blocking my shot, so I have no other choice but to believe in you. Yeah, as I've been saying, I get no benefit from selling people what I think is a better product. Or defending. Oh! Oh! Give me all. I really wanted to use the syringer in this playthrough, but it just didn't work out. It's just not. It's not a viable weapon. Let's be honest. It's an interesting concept. But the concept I was kind of working for is you would have to basically make a character oh no. These are Minutemen. But basically you'd have to make a character with max that starts off the game. You'd have to max charisma. Level 1 max charisma. play a pacifist, which I initially considered for this playthrough, you would have to do that. You'd have to have max charisma, your very first perk, which, Jesus Christ, how the hell do you get that without killing you? There is a way. Someone did play through the entire game without firing a single shot. But a complete 100% pacifist run, it'd be difficult to get.
A lot of that. Winning, that is.
But yeah. No one's watching. No. We're not going there. We're staying strong. We're going to the theater district. We're gonna fuck shit up. We're gonna get to the next thing. Magnetic. So, anyone watching this in the future, I want a suggestion. Fuck, am I supposed to go? Oh, there is something behind me. There's a major gutsy. That is exactly what I don't like. I don't like fighting robots. I really don't. They're not as squishy. Okay, data. Fuck it. That's my fucking honest opinion. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go talk to Dr. Amari. She seems like a much nicer person than literally anything I have faced in this area. No enemies in sight. We're 98 meters. That's true. Is it 98 meters or feet? That is something I have never... Oh, shit. That's something I've never really been concerned about. I always assumed it was feet because I'm American. And the game is set in America. Made by Americans. I don't think it's feet, though. I think it's yards at least.
Hey.
Hi!
Shoot him.
You guys?
Yeah.
That should be a clear shot. That booty. Sorry, I don't know if any of you saw that in the moments before I gunned her down, but... Let's not dwell on that any longer than I need to. I realize what I said, and, yeah, I reckon. Oh, stuff. Speaker stand. Made of wood. I don't need wood. Hey, Deacon, you want to go kill a super mutant? Oh! No! I fucking know what I need to put on that gun. Oh my god, I don't know why I didn't realize. Okay, so the best, the best legendary mod to put on a fucking automatic is Furious. Hi, Swan. No chance. I fucking know you're there.
New business model. We team up with a mortuary. You see where I'm going with this, right?
And the power fist of the Furious. I think if I'm gonna give it to anyone,
Off anything you find there.
that's all wood. Everything. Yeah, I know I'm way over leveled for him. I've done him at way earlier points in the game. To the point where he was actually a threat. Like, the only reason to, like, I don't mean that as a joke. I mean, I have done him at points in the game where he was legit. I am doing everything and anything in my power to just stay alive, and I beat him. I wish there was a third-person animation for the holster. I really do. 'Cause I love that gunslinger holster. That the revolvers do. When in first person, I really do. I love that animation. I love that, and it doesn't exist because it's not in the game.
What you admiring? The clothes or the man wearing them?
What you got on you? No, legit, what do you... F88 or 58? One of them. One of these days, I am just going to go on a rampage of Good Neighbor. That's going to be the entire stream, or the entire video, whichever I decide. It's just me gunning down literally every motherfucker in Good Neighbor. Deacon, you look ridiculous. I want you to know that. I want you to feel bad for looking like that. Even the dog is looking at you thinking, oh my god, this is the motherfucker who travels around with us right now. What you got, Kent?
Hi. I've been working on improvements for the costume. You ready for me to get to work?
Then let's do this.
Let me see. These poly-limited plates give you serious protection. It ain't no power armor, but it's the best I can do. It's been a pleasure, Shroud. Truly. You stay safe.
So 87, 87, minus 15 damage taken from humans, plus 2 damage, plus 2 energy resistance. So real quick, I'm going to go through the outfits. I don't know why the Widow takes so long to put on. Now, here's the thing. One of my attacks... Oh, I might need to check that. Just a second. CF. So here's the issue I'm having right now. If I draw this weapon, it's still on my hip. There's supposed to be supposed to be in settings hall. But let me see. Pops up. There's supposed to be something which is visible weapons. ASAM toggle. Here outfit. There's supposed to be something somewhere. I don't know where it's supposed to be at this. But it's the visible weapons menu. And it's supposed to allow me to configure it so that the sword on my hip, when I draw it, it disappears. It is no longer on my hip.
You're the contact H222 is talking about? Just when I thought one person could only experience so much danger in their life. The patient is resting right now. Were you hoping to say goodbye? I don't advise it. He's far past remembering anything about his old life.
I'm not here to talk, Doctor. I'm here to get the job done.
Then what's the plan for getting H2 out of here?
The plan? Kill everything in my way. That's the plan.
Glad you thought this through. But I don't suppose we have many other options. Malden Metro Center, that's where your problem is. I'm leaving H222 and his future in your hands. Once he's gone, we never had this conversation. He was never here. Before you leave,
eliminate the Gen 1s.
It's a
that's always going to be a bit of a sticking point. So, let me take a brief break. Let me take a smoke break. And in reality, it's a drink break. Okay, sorry. I thought I couldn't hear my music for a second. When in reality it's... So, hold me to this. Last one. Yeah. Almost perfect. A little too much. Go to Slocum Joe's Corporate HQ. We're going Slocum Joe's. That's right in the center of the... We were... Okay. Either the game says you're going to the same fucking place no matter what you do, or the railroad is a bunch of fucking retards. Because we're literally going right at Slocum Joe's is the switchboard. We can't go by the switchboard. It's too dangerous. Aren't we going by the switchboard anyways? That's exactly where we're going. What the fuck is the point? Glory, are you okay? Do you need help? I'm not detecting any enemies, but I'm detecting Glory.
Wait. We got assigned the same damn job?
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Compartmentalization bullshit? This sort of shit happens. You got the job from the good neighbor side. I got it from Griswold's safe house.
Oh, maybe we should send for more backup.
Drag that candy-ass Carrington out here, too. I'd pay to see that. Well, since we're both here, what do you say the two heavies join forces and rock the heavens a little? Gives me a chance to see what you and Deacon really get up to in the field.
Usually it's spa days and macrame, but hey, I'm up for some May.
Macrame?
Let's do this, Glory.
You lead the way, my friend.
Let's go. I wish I could have Glory as a companion. I don't care that she decides to dress up like a fucking tard. No, I'm not going to insult Glory too much. I'm the one who downloaded that mod.
My Griswold boys gave me nothing about this place. All I know is Malden Center's hot.
You might want to wipe the blood off anything you find there.
Hi, Synths. How are you doing today?
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing? No witnesses, right? None of them can report back if they're all dead.
Suddenly, I regret eating that mole rat meatloaf.
I don't want to know about your intestinal issues, Deacon. I really don't. Of all the things that I could care about, that is not one of them. Oh, hello, reader. Well, let's bring some chaos into the mix. Come on. You know you want to see it. I love this gun so much.
Oh, hell. Gen 1s. Man, if it's gotta be done. But can we just, I don't know, chase them off?
I mean, we could theoretically pacify all of them.
These attacks
That's on you at this point. It has raised its hand, it has surrendered.
Seems we have a tail.
I have pacified every synth in this place.
And Deacon? Not so bad either.
Well, I aims to please.
Really? Since when?
My target has disappeared.
Okay. I feel like a fucking badass.
Don't make me pull the trigger.
I gotta know, though. Is this the correct solution to the... I broke a bobby pin and I got a bobby pin. Here's the thing. This legendary, I'm really sorry. I need whatever you have on you. I really am. Tell father I said sorry. Light armor powered. +5 action point. Ooh. Night. Arm left. That's my left arm. One I have. No, I have mine on my right arm. Let me see if I can do this pacifying every synth I come across.
Please come out.
No?
To property. Is someone present?
Knuckles of the Duelist. I realize I had a second chance to pacify. I didn't even know that mine was gonna go off.
Terminating with extreme prejudice. Stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
Do I have to at this point? The question is it going to stop me from continuing if I don't kill everything that moves? I will come and deal with that in a moment. Bye, doggo. Bye-bye, puppy. Here's your puppy. I love my puppy.
I am equipped with the most advanced Institute sensors available. I will find you.
I hope you do, because I want to pacify you. I want to see if this works. If I can legitimately go through and say, hey, you shut your mouth and you get to walk. Oh, I'm retarded. Not.
Hello?
Stop right.
Yeah, father, all of these synth deaths you're referring to, they were rogue. I don't know what you're talking about, honestly. I showed up here completely at random, and all of these Gen 1s just kept attacking me. I couldn't for the life of me tell you why. The other ones, the ones that returned, they followed orders. And as they walked through the door, I just, fuck, if you say anything, I will fucking hit. You know, I'm called the professor for a couple. One, my character was a medic. She knows the medical field. Come on, I'm right here. The novice lock. Secondly, she knows... I can't remember that. I had a witty comment, and it was gonna be funny, but it... Why am I suddenly slowed? Oh.
Movement detected. Curious.
Hi. Saw some of your work along the trail. Not bad. For a human, at least.
So you think you could have done better on the trail?
Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know how you figure that marker garbage out, though. Listen, you caught us at a shit time. We're still recovering from something I can't get into. We're a man down, though. And if anything Deacon said about you is true, I'd like you on our team.
What, you don't believe Deacon?
Given what I saw, yeah. He might be the real deal. I know Dez said we don't got room, but talk to Deacon. I'm sure he's got an angle. He always does.
Lori, you're borderline. You're borderline hot. It's like you're not quite, but I'd still. Good job, team.
What was that?
Let's not get trapped in the sewer with the raiders. Without chaos, there is no order. I like your name. Now, admittedly, let's be honest. Dog, please get out of the way. I need his gun. No, I don't need his gun.
Time to earn our paychecks. I'm getting paid, right? You're really good at this. Too good.
Hey.
Sorry, I gotta rock out for a moment. That should put me not as much. Take that, because it's trash. I have exceeded your limit, dog? God, you're such a poke. Seriously.
Always use some more ammo.
Yeah, we could always use more ammo. So that is something I've always, as far as music goes, I've always strangely loved the combination of someone who can actually sing with the not quite screaming, but someone who does the growling, I guess would be the correct term, the growling. Alright, I guess I gotta end them. Fine. Let me see if I can make this quick. Don't worry. So, at one point in my life, I used to know Hamlet's soliloquy. At least up to the dreaming part, which I think is probably the best. Just because as a person who personally is terrified of death, because after death, what is there?
No way I could pick this.
That's my personal opinion. That's my personal fear. Is after death, what is there?
Hostile sensor reading detected.
And that's that's probably why that part of the Hamlet's soliloquy stuck with me. Is there a fucking way in here without going down? I've got to kill literally one goddamn synth. Jeez.
You think that is going to stop me? You think
Signs
that's
detected.
going to stop me?
Okay. Someone explain this shit to me. What the fuck? He's there, but he's not there. So, best fan, give me your fans. I am so confused and so unnecessarily confused. And it bothers me. I have no idea what the shit is going on.
Sweet.
Glory, you better explain some shit. Where the fuck? Deacon usually likes when I do sneaky shit. Why didn't you like when I did sneaky shit, Deacon? Okay. So we have eliminated all the synths. Who I am super uber stealth ninja against because I am a member of the Institute and Father still doesn't know I'm not. Actually, I don't give... It's about the Institute. But... he still trusts me. Alright, back to the Railroad HQ. Either I'm going crazy... What time is it? So here's the thing. We're going to take a minor break. Because my phone is yelling at me. My phone is really yelling at me at this point. It's yelling at me. I'm gonna switch over to the BRB. Alright, sorry about that. I was literally getting yelled at by my phone to go do some sit-ups. Like, I'm not even joking. It wasn't...
Half of you know
my alarm was going off or something. It was... There was legitimately a voice actor yelling at me. Hey, fat ass.
One of our agents has made it inside the Institute.
Is this what Tinker Tom was working on?
Yes, Tom's work is related. But the device and the assembly was the Wanderer's doing. After the device was assembled, she made it inside the Institute, and then back out.
Where is the Institute?
We're not sure exactly. Best guess is that it's somewhere under the old CIT. But they've been using a teleportation device to get in and out, so it could be anywhere.
What did she find out?
I know you all have questions, but I've said everything I'm going to. But know this, the ops you're planning and running now are the most important of our lives. We have a chance at rescuing more synths than we ever dreamed of. So get it done.
Tom needs you. He keeps bugging me about it. I'm very busy. Unless you need my medical expertise.
Oh, I want to talk to...
The route's been cleared.
Someone else.
H222 is safe to move.
I know. I already got an earful from Glory about Malden. Operational security is worth the occasional crossed wire.
Bitch, don't walk away from me.
The route's been cleared. H222 is safe to move.
I know. I already got an earful from Glory about Malden. Operational security is worth the occasional crossed wire. Anyway, Amari reports H222 made it out safely.
Yeah. It was good to help out H2 again.
Looks like he has a guardian angel. The crisis is over for now. Take this. You've earned it.
Oh, come on, give me the last little bit. Tinker Tom, how?
Dez has given me clearance to set up my atmospheric sensor.
Oh, God.
Finally, I can prove that the Institute is terraforming the Commonwealth. Eat that, Carrington.
I can't believe Des approved this harebrained scheme.
Well, I had to make the sensors multifunctional to get the op cleared. So my sensor, I call him Mila, needs to be up high, real high. Dez forced me to put some cameras and, other low-tech surveillance crap on it to watch the Freedom Trail. Chuck that stuff if you need to. Like who couldn't spoof a conventional camera, right?
Just hand this stupid thing over and I'll set it up.
Whoa. Just be careful with it, all right? I got the perfect spot picked out. Set Mila up and let the juicy data pour in.
I don't have a choice other than that. Okay, so when do I start getting the ballistic weave?
Have you met with Patriot yet?
No, I haven't met with Patriot yet.
Not yet.
If you get the opportunity to upload the holotape, do it. With Patriot's help, maybe we can score a major victory for synths.
I'll get to him when I get to him, and which never will happen, by the way. Want me to... Don't ya know? Alright, I want to get to 49, so I'm going to complete... Or 50. I'm at 49. I want to get to 50, so let's go fucking deal with the super mutants. Fight through Funeral Hall. So, I've been meaning to do Skyrim run. And I think that's what I want to do after I finally call it quits on Fallout. Which, I want to do the main story. I want to do all the DLCs. I've already done Automatron. I've only got Far Harbor and Nuka World to do. But I've been really wanting to get back into Skyrim. Because it's... like shit, man. But at the same time, there's other games I wanted to get into. Like I started playing, what was it? I started playing Mass Effect, and I kind of put on that. And I think I'm going to either pick up from where I left off. No, I am definitely going to pick up where I left off and just say, hey, I don't want to go through the slog that was the previous sessions. They were streamed. Some people saw them. If you know Mass Effect up to that point, great. Everyone else, I'm sorry. Go play the game. The original Mass Effect is a game
Time to die!
that I highly, highly, highly suggest.
Gonna be a good fight!
Honestly, I prefer Mass Effect 2 and beyond. Just because the actual gameplay is better. It's that same argument I had, where actually playing the game starts to become a point of, hey, I'm having fun. Not, wow, this is a deep and interesting story. Which, you can do both. I don't, if someone says, hey, I have fun with deep and interesting story, I'm not going to say anything negative against it. I'm not.
Now this is a workout.
But it's when it gets to the point where having fun is sacrificed for the deep and interesting story, if that makes any sense at all. That's how I kind of feel about the original game. And the main reason I feel that way is people, not necessarily the game itself. Shit. Fine, I'm taking this plunger. I'm taking stuff from him. Not the game itself, but the people who herald the first Mass Effect as the best of them. Which I very highly, and me and many others agree with. If anything, the second game was probably the best. My personal favorite is 3. But, like, trying to look at it as, not objectively, because there's no way to look at a video game objectively. Anyone who says you can look at a video game objectively, I'm sorry, you are wrong. If you're going to look at a game and try to say you are objectively giving an opinion about a game, the only things you can say, in my personal opinion, are this game objectively sold more than the other. That makes sense, right? You can back it up with numbers. And that's what I kind of define the difference as objective and subjective. If it has anything to do with opinion and feeling, it's a subjective statement. If it has anything to do with numbers, it is an objective statement. You can prove your statement beyond a reasonable doubt, and it doesn't matter if someone disagrees with you. That is an objective statement to me. Anyone who wishes to contest that, go ahead. But things like The Witcher is the best RPG of the decade. I highly disagree. I got bored. I'm sorry, I got bored with the... My friend, who is a huge gamer, huge gaming fan, I don't think he's ever finished The Witcher 3. As far as I'm aware, he didn't get that far in it. I got farther than... Now, I am not going to speak for my friend. I don't want to. But... yeah. Oh, come on! top of this fucking... No, I'm about to go full Brotherhood just to fucking tell you goddamn Brotherhood not Brotherhood, Railroad jackasses to give me a fucking acceptable, perceivable, hey, here's the solution to the fucking quest. God damn, it's at the top of that building. Not Fennel Hall, this building. Which, let's see if there's a fucking way to the top of that building. Oh, look, there's another fucking raider turret. So I'm gonna say the 3-shot that I've been doing is out of habit more than anything. There's my level up. Okay. Microsoft. Let's talk to to a new developer. Microsoft, fix this. I love your Elite controller. Please, please, please. I love the Elite controller. Please fix it. Because this thing should not be losing connection and doing the I lost connection, keep inputting the last command. I'm supposed to go! Alright, I have hit level 50. I no longer need to put perks into Strong Pack. I'm going to max out Gunslinger. I am doing the max amount of damage, and I have a much better chance to disarm opponents and may even cripple a limb. Just every single shot has a chance to disarm and cripple a limb. That is good. Here's my annoyance. It's at the top of this building. Which, as far as I can tell, there's no way to the top of. I'm going to keep searching around. Either this building right here that has an entrance, and I just cross over. Well, Tinker Tom, your Mia is never going the fuck up, because there's no way, as far as I can tell, to get into the gun. Oh, wait. There's a reason I dislike. He is literally every conspiracy
Won't be able to pick this.
theorist out there on the fucking planet. Rolled into one. Fucking in your blood, man. No, they're not in your blood, you dumb shit. Like, how retarded do you have to be to think that your enemy is literally in... Can fuck off. Your blood. I mean, he is... Okay, Tinker Tom, you get this one. Now, after I do this one thing for you, and I back down. Out to the financial district, and hopefully this solves it. There's shit I want to do. I need to do. It's still higher than me. I want that to be known. Deacon, I want you to know this. I still have to go higher. I saw an elevator. It's still higher than this. So yeah, let's go take that elevator.
Going up.
Better fucking go.
Parking level 2.
Until next time.